Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Hi, I'm Jack Berry, and today we are at the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame being celebrated at the Catke Golf Club here in Big Rapids, Ferris State University, where the Michigan Golf Foundation is going to have our Michigan Golf Hall of Fame here as soon as we get able to dig a hole and and get all the ribbons cut. But tonight we celebrated adding 6 new members to the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. We have more than 100 in here. We started out with the first 3 were Walter Hagen, Al Watrous, and Chuck Kosis, 3 of the all-time greats, not only in golf, but certainly in the state of Michigan and all of golf. And tonight we're over 100, and tonight we're adding Bob Ackerman, Brian Carnes, Tom Gillis, and 2 ladies, Stacy Slobodnik-Stoll, the Michigan State University golf coach, and Susie Green Roebuck. She joins her father Pete in the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. Well, this is the year of 2017, and our 6th honoree this year is unable to be here. That was Alex Ross, who was born in Dornoch, along with his brother Donald. And Alex came over from Scotland, was the first golf professional at Detroit Golf Club for 31 years, was the first president of the Michigan section of the PGA, and won some of the top tournaments of the time. So the Golf Hall of Fame, as we say, has been going a long time, and it's here at Ferris State, which is the home of the PGA's Professional Golf Management Program. It's the first one in the United States, and there are about 35 or more around the country, and this is the best. Started here where students go for their 4 years, and they spend half the year in school here learning business courses and so forth, and the other half they spend out on the road someplace, kind of in effect like interning at different wonderful golf clubs. And then they come back here to Ferris, and we have graduates of that program are all over the United States and all of the golf clubs. You see a golf professional where you go to school, Ferris State, and that's. We're happy that the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame is able to link in with them and be cited here. Also very pleased to welcome the Ken Janke Sr. family. Ken was he's responsible, along with Stan Aldridge, at Indianwood Golf and Country Club and forming the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. Stan wanted to know how he could kind of publicize his new course, and when he took it over, and Jim Dooling says, well, let's talk to Jim Dooling from the PGA. He says, well, let's bring in Ken Janke, who is a real golf collector, addict, and loves the game, and he might have some ideas. And Ken's idea was Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. And then I was fortunate to be in on that the first group that picked the first 3 members of the Golf Hall of Fame: Walter Hagen, Chuck Kosis, the greatest amateur ever in Michigan; Al Watrous, the longtime wonderful professional at Oakland Hills Country Club. And the Janke family now has made a significant contribution to the Michigan Golf Foundation that will help do the bricks and mortar for the work so we'll be able to display all of the wonderful mementos that we have from all of the members of the Golf Hall of Fame. Hi, well, now we're with Bob Ackerman, who is one of the honorees on the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame today, and Bob got his start as a toddler way over on the southwest side of the state. Tell us about it, Bob. Tell us about your parents getting you into golf.
Well, my dad, he was a club champion at that time was Bowling Green Lanes and Country Club. They had a bowling alley along with a little 18-hole golf course, and He was club champion there 30 straight years, and so there was a lot of club championship trophies on a TV set, and that was a big deal. When September came around and my dad was playing in the club championship, I mean the tenseness in the house. I mean it was such a big deal, and. So he was a real inspiration to me, and my mother, she ran the junior golf program, which maybe had 6 or 8 kids in it. The golf course I grew up on was 5,500 yards long, par 67.
Okay.
And my dad had the course record. He shot a 60, and so, I can remember the 10th hole. It was about 110-yard par 3 over a little pond. You had to hit it about 50 yards to carry the pond. But I was maybe I don't know 8 or 9 years or 10 years old, and I hit a 3-wood, and I hit it right on over the pond onto the green, and some other lady says, "Wow, nice shot," and that was the shot that really hooked me in golf. It happens to everybody, but I can remember that shot to this day. And so having a mom and dad that really loved the game and were outdoor people, real sportsmen. My dad also was a first-team All-State high school championship basketball player too.
You were at Bridgman, right?
At Bridgman. Yeah, the course now is called Pebblewood, and so having a golf course right there handy, and having my dad's legacy there, and his guiding hand along the way, and the total support of my mother, along with I was a basketball player too. I played all sports, but having that golf course there, which was perfect for kids.
Well, the first that I saw you was at Bedford Valley.
Yeah.
And that's when you were a college kid and you beat the big guys.
Yeah, that was a thrill.
Well, the first year, were you runner-up? You were close the first
I tied
year?
for first in 1974. Yeah, I like 3-putted 3 of the last 9 holes. I gave the tournament away, and then was in a 5-man playoff with Al Mengert, Gene Bone, Tom Rosalie, and Lynn Jansen. And I'll never forget, because Rosalie and Gene Bone missed putts this long on the first hole to win the tournament. I mean, they were close. I couldn't believe they missed it. And then on the second playoff hole, I was the only one on the green in 2, but everybody got it up and down. And on the third hole, Jansen made a 25-foot birdie putt to win. And then the following year, I won. So if they counted both years, I still had the lowest score over 2 years.
Now, that was in
1975 when I won.
And you won as a professional in
2003. Yeah.
Wow, what a span.
28 years.
What happened in between?
Oh, a lot. I'll tell you, a lot happened. Yeah, I could talk for hours on that one. But I just basically just kept being Bob Ackerman, which is, playing golf and hitting balls on the range, and always that's associated with some kind of golf facility, and always working hard on my game.
Long-time club pro over in Aurora?
14 years at Aurora Country Club. I took over for Felice Torza, and Torza lost in the finals of the 1953 PGA to Walter Berkemo. Right. So there's a Detroit connection there, and so I spent 14 years at Aurora, and I was part of that Chicago golf scene. I learned a lot about golf, and a lot about caddy programs and walking, and that Chicago golf style approach. And I had a lot of success as a player in that section.
Success, yes. You were Player of the Year and
4
championships.
Yeah, I was 4 times Illinois PGA Player of the Year. I won 5 match play championships, 2 section PGA championships, and the Illinois Open. And in fact, in 1988, I won the section PGA in August, won the match play championships in September. The following June, I won the Illinois Open. So I had all 3 of these big silver trophies at the same time. And then in 1999, after I had left Chicago, I went back to playing in Chicago Open, and I won the Chicago Open. So I'm the only player that holds all 4 of those titles.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's
I know they're hot for golf over there.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, just like Michigan. Yeah.
So now, what made you come back to Michigan?
Well, I got a job. I got at a club, and I thought it was going to be the job I always wanted to have, and it turned out to be just the opposite. And I had a wife and 4 kids, and I was had to get those kids into school. I couldn't be jumping around all over the country trying to find a club job, and so so I've been here for 20 years now. Yeah.
Well, you're teaching
Yep.
over in Troy, is it?
I'm teaching at Moose Ridge and South Line, which is a phenomenal golf course with a really nice practice facility, and another course in the area. And then I have a couple of indoor facilities too that I teach at, in the off season.
Well, you're busy.
I am, and it's working out pretty good. Before this year, I had my own golf academy and driving range, which I operated for 12 years, and so that really kept me busy.
Now, are you playing a lot of senior golf?
I play as much as I can. I still enjoy it, which is a whole idea for anybody to play golf. I enjoy the competition. And so I'll play in my usual schedule, which is the Michigan Open, Michigan Senior Open, Michigan PGA, Michigan Senior PGA.
You never get to play then. You never get to play.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrific. Well, it's really nice to see you be honored as a member of the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. We have more than 100 members now from when this started, and a very worthy member, Bob Ackerman.
Well, thanks, Jack. I really appreciate it. Yes.